As we can currently see, our enemies are doing the same thing over and over and over again. All right. You have to understand that this system does not have the ability to grow. This system does not have the ability to advance with the cosmos. All right? The stock market is a one-dimensional system. All right? Stock market is a one-dimensional system because you can only see the stock market from a computer. A computer is just like this cell phone device. Even though the device may be a three-dimensional device, the cell phone device this screen is one-dimensional. You can only see what's being put on the screen. It's only one-dimensional. So the stock market is one-dimensional. Money is two-dimensional. It only has two sides. All right? Which is literally powerless. So you have to understand, brothers and sisters, right now this system is at a point of extermination. And those who created it is at a point of extermination. And it's important that we, as the original beings, continue to move towards the growth and maturity of cosmic energy and the true powers of the cosmos. So many of us have fallen short of who we're supposed to be and where we're supposed to be because we're too busy trying to be something or someone who we were not created to be. Mankind has put the image out there for us to follow, brothers and sisters, and we talked about this before. So this is why we must look at our growth and look at our spiritual energy. Deal with your crystals. We talked about charging up your crystals. I was watching Beyond 5D, and there was Sister Isis Wisdom, and on there she had a little short thing about how you're supposed to keep on charging up a crystal. Charge your crystals up every day, because the crystals do have spiritual energy, and your crystals, you can communicate with your crystals. Oh yes, you can communicate with your crystals because they contain that spiritual energy. They can contain the spiritual energy of pure plasma. Plasma is spiritual. It's an energy. So yes, just like Sister Isis Wisdom said, you need to continue to charge up your crystals. All right. So the key in this here is, brothers and sisters, is understand that we are at the point of moving forward, and you must understand the power of who we are and what we can do. My daughter and my daughter and my son took me back to my daughter wanted to go back and see Sonic 2 again. So my son didn't get to go to see it, because he was busy doing some other things. He likes to make music. But this time watching Sonic 2 again, I got a different message than what I received the first time. And it was talking about the crystals. It was using the emeralds. And then, it talked about the master crystals. And this is what I want to get into a little later, because I think the master crystals are the same master crystals that we saw on Avengers that was controlled or contained by Thanos as he went searching for the crystals. And it talked about the emerald and how the emerald crystal is the crystal of manifestation. And I have noticed that when I wear my emerald, sometimes I seem like I can gain a little more intellect with the emerald than other crystals. So what I'm getting to is yes, we must communicate with our crystals because, where did that come from? Because we are crystal beings as well. All right? So just like the galaxies are communicating and the universes are communicating, the planets are getting ready to communicate with each other, we are crystal beings, brothers and sisters. We're crystal beings. We're crystal-based beings, which means that we have the ability to communicate with the crystals. What is that within our blood? Nothing but pure crystals. That plasma that's within our blood is the same plasma that's the quartz crystal. So you communicate with your crystal. This is taking you to a new advanced level. All right? You want to find out what can I create? How can I create this? You know, this is some ancient shit. You know, how can I create this? How can I build this? How can I build that? What is the basis of me, or better yet, what is the foundation of this that I want to create? And it's all about you communicating with your crystals and you know, just like as I say, you need to charge your crystals up. We talked about charging the crystals, you know, another way of charging your crystals up, which is using the frequencies. You charge your crystals under the moon, and you get that lunar intelligence. You charge your crystals under the sun, you get that solar intelligence. If you're around water, you can put your crystals around running water, and that energy from the water, you get the hydro intelligence, because there's a lot of intelligence in the water. Water has memory for everything. All right. So the key in this is that, you know, we're talking about advancement, brothers and sisters. We're talking about advancement. We're talking about a different type of intelligence, and we're talking about communicating with your crystals. All right? Communicating with your crystals. All right? Hold on for a second here. Hold on. Okay. I want you to listen to this.
And make sure you charge your stones in the sun. You guys, if you guys have crystals, you should always make sure that you charge your crystals every single day in the sun. There should never be a day where you're not charging up every single crystal that's in your house. One, your crystals have spirits on them. They have the ability to communicate to you. You should be naming your crystals. Give them a name. You should be talking to your crystals and not treat them like stones, because they're not stones. Okay? There's all kinds of things that you can actually do with your crystals, and the sun for that matter. But you got to start building a relationship with your crystals, because they are beings. They are sentient beings. Okay? So every day, yes, every day. When you say every day, though, every day, every single day, you should be charging up your crystals. Every single day. You should never go a day where you're not charging up your crystals. Your crystals are alive. You don't give them light, then they turn into stone. Okay? And there's all types of different beings out there that can eat crystals. We can even eat crystals. Okay? Certain ones, we can eat them, depending on who you really are.
So as you heard, you know, that I just wanted you guys to hear that. All right. Now, when she said have your crystals charged under the sun every day, what you have to understand is that our sun is constantly changing and growing and building and evolving into a different organism every day. So the sun has new information or new intelligence to give out each day. Okay? This intelligence is important because when you put your crystals out in the sun every day, and then if you put them in your house, if you take those crystals and you put them in the house, or if you put them around your neck, or however you put them, that solar intelligence, and don't forget about the lunar intelligence, because you put your crystals under the moonlight, same thing, because the solar intelligence and lunar intelligence are completely two different types of intelligences. Okay? And what happens is your crystal passes on that intelligence. So what you know, just like she said, have a relationship with your crystal. So you use your thoughts, and if you give your crystal a name, let's just say you name your crystal Sagra. Let's just say you name your crystal Sagra, and you send that thought into your to your crystal from your mind, and you say within yourself, Sagra, can you please transfer the intelligence from the sun to me, so that I'll know where I'm supposed to be today. All right? This is ancient, brothers and sisters. This is something that we did a long time ago. This is forgotten knowledge. This is literally forgotten knowledge. This is what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be building ourselves up. We're supposed to be at the point of evolution. Every day, just like we said before, every day is a brand new day. Every day. There's no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's none of that. There's no January to December. January to December. That doesn't exist in nature. But what does exist in nature is ever flowing, always moving, heavy evolutional energy called intelligence. And this is how so many of our brothers and sisters were able to build such powerful organisms of intelligence. Because they put the crystals in the sun, and they gain the energy, the intelligence from the sun. Then they put the crystals back on, or either they had their crystals in the place where they were, and they communicated with the crystals, and the crystals passed on the information, because the crystals do contain spiritual energies. Very powerful spiritual energies. Why you think lake lye is so powerful? Lake lye is a powerful crystal that can protect you from bullets, and as soon as a gun is in place, that lake lye, that spirit energy within the lake lye awakens and makes that gun inoperable. All right? So yes, you have to understand, brothers and sisters, that the intelligence that we are supposed to be gaining is we can gain through the crystals, because, you know, like we said, the crystals pass energy on to you. Sometime when I can be at the workplace and I could be tired, and I call upon my crystals, and I ask them to fill me with energy, and I could feel that fiery energy just coming right into my body. I mean, it's like a whoosh. And it's beautiful, brothers and sisters. It's extremely beautiful. So, you know, hold on here for a second. Okay, I'm back. So I just wanted to pass this on to you, brothers and sisters. You know, this is, like I said, mankind does not want us to advance, but we have to advance. We have to evolve. All right? And you must communicate with your crystals. You must be in a state of communication with your crystals, so that you can be one with everything around you. You put your crystals out in the wind. Just put your crystals out in the wind, and the crystals gain the aerial intelligence, the intelligence of the wind. All right? Put your crystals next to trees, and your crystals will draw in that energy from the trees. All right? And gain so much intelligence and so much knowledge. So, you know, I just wanted to pass that on to y'all, you know, so that y'all can have a better understanding, you know, of our evolution. You know, we've got it's so much that we've talked about, and so much more that we've got to talk about, because the knowledge and the intelligence is unstoppable. The knowledge and the intelligence is infinite. We're always growing. You just don't get to the 12th grade and get to the last year of college and stop. No. Because we don't have to go through college and educational system, because we're always evolving. All right? So just pass that on to you all. Hope you understand, overstand everything that's been said.